New Gaming Order. Sometimes we stumble, sometimes we fall, but we always get back up. You know,
Right.
technical difficulties, but we are doing a reboot. We had to hit the NES reset button. This is our second time starting. But the topic that we were talking about before the Fritz was YouTube is changing their policies with, intros, logos, roll-ins and all that. They're trying to get a cut, but I'm going to give Aryanis the floor because he was the last one talking before the issue was addressed. But, just to kind of do a bookend and we give everybody a chance to speak and then we'll move on. But Chris, go ahead.
Yeah. To summarize what's happening, YouTube is banning or prohibiting pre-rolls on the videos. The YouTubers adding in their own advertisers into their videos, and they're also banning large logos that people can put over their videos at some point. My take on this is YouTube wants their cut. Since these are being done by the YouTubers themselves through whatever means, YouTube doesn't get a piece of that. YouTube also now created a pre-roll ad service now, which will roll my guess is it's going to roll the ads in the video instead of a separate ad that you can't skip through an ad blocker. So that's my take on it.
Oh, it's like an embedding type thing?
Yeah, where they're going to edit the video, add the 10 or 15 second ad to the front of the video.
Ew, unbelievable.
That's my take on it. So instead of having the ad be like an overlay, or it pauses the video, puts an overlay, or however to do the ads now, so that the ad blockers can't get it anymore.
Wow, I didn't know that. But you know what? If they're blocking large logos, Nelson, will we have an issue because of the large watermark?
No.
That's
advertiser.
Like actual big name advertisers will be
like if we threw a Pepsi logo over your face, Alex, that would be a problem.
Or the full screen thing or anything else like that. Then
with full screen, if we just put like the font and stuff, it's not.
No. It's only for ads. Only for ads.
Oh, okay. So that's really not that big of a deal. Oh, did you guys hear about the paid subscription that YouTube is doing soon?
What?
Paid subscription?
You didn't hear about that shit? All right, I'll talk about that when it's my turn. Go ahead. I'll talk about it when it's my turn.
Shit.
So, Shinwar, what are your thoughts on YouTube getting, sticky fingers and trying to be greedy and get into your videos just so they can boost their, take away from other sponsors so that they can somehow, get their piece of the pie? What are your thoughts?
More money.
You know what? We're gonna skip Shinwar.
You can't censor me.
He said more money. Unbelievable.
They're trying to monopolize. They're trying to get paid. I think it's messed up. I think it was Chris that said like 15. What was it? 15 additional seconds.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yo, and you can't skip it.
Yeah, they don't stop the ads, but that's my guess, because the ads run anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
so,
and you can't skip it.
There's no telling if they're going to interject in the videos.
Huh?
Because next thing you know they're going to do, they're going to take the videos, if it's over a certain length, here's a 15-second ad, 10 minutes in, 30 minutes
right.
in.
Yeah. The multiple plot points in between the video, they'll throw those ads in there. It's definitely annoying. And we all know Google owns YouTube, so ultimately Google is behind this.
Yeah.
And I like Google. I hope one day they reverse it. But yeah, that's crazy. That's a little bit too much. I got no time. I got no time to be looking at ads. I'm trying to look at the video.
At ads? What?
So that person got that extra 10.
You still working on your abs?
Alex, it don't work when you do it. Don't do it.
You might want to do your crunches for your abs. Thank you.
But you know what? I believe this is an effort to start for Google to start getting a return on their investment when they purchase YouTube. You know what I mean? So
they're already getting a shit ton of money through ads, anyways. I don't think they're losing money on it.
They're probably not getting what they want out of it. You know what I mean?
No, they want more. That's what it comes down to. Just like every other
case in point, yeah.
They want more, so
I
don't know.
More power, yeah. That's what they want, baby. Doing like the Macho Maniacs and stuff, like Macho Man.
Oh yeah.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Unbelievable. But Takuma, your thoughts, and then Nelson before we bring this.
This is just so freaking stupid. I mean, come on, with the long ads, the extra, and everything else. I mean, we really don't want to care about whoever car sales, food restaurants. No one's really paying attention to that. We're just trying to get to the content of the video, what we're looking at. So don't downgrade us because you guys want more money. If you guys start doing it, then y'all gonna lose a lot. So that's all I got.
All right. Now, shut up. All right, Nelson, bring us home.
All right, before I start my topic, shout outs to Michael Hurdo in the chat. What's up, brother?
What up, Mike? What's up?
With late nights, man?
Yeah, he got to bring that show back.
He's still back, man.
Hey, he's still in the fold. If ever he wants to come and do our thing, Mike, we love you. Get that fire back, baby.
All right.
More money.
Now, I will say my take on this now. Of course, YouTube is trying to get as much money, as much revenue as possible from everyone that contributes to YouTube. There's more than 1 billion and going videos on YouTube. So they're making some type of money. I think it's just not YouTube in general. I think it's just Google. Google being greedy. Yeah. And they're just trying to take whatever they can and become like, the most dominating company, period. I think that's what they're trying to be known as, but
it's because of them glasses and everything else. They're trying to get their money.
Yeah, like the Google glasses and charging for
Google
video.
Wants to take over the world.
Yeah, in a small sense. And then what you guys were talking about, how putting ads for like the first 10 seconds of the video to like quick advertise and trying to like shut certain things down with like, we can't watermark these things or run ads with this and whatnot. Like,
they just want their cut. That's all it boils down to.
I'm like, you can't be serious. Like, you're getting money. What more do you want?
And here's the thing. I wanted to do that for the show before the end of the year. So try to get a paid sponsor so that we can compensate folks on the team and whatnot. And for when Google slapping that on there, it's like, damn, like why even bother?
It's gonna get a lot harder. But let me bring up something else now. Did you guys heard also from Alpha Omega Sin's video? They're going to have a paid subscription YouTube now. What? In the next upcoming months, just like Netflix, just like Hulu, where they will have features of no ads, nothing. It's just straight video content.
Grimy.
But get this though. It's very easy for us to just go on Google Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer and just get ad blocker to prevent all that. But they're doing it so that it's a legal, non-fucked up way to bypass all this stuff so you can watch all your content. And there was a good point that he also made about YouTube might actually start distributing movies, licensed music that you can. But the thing is, like, but this paid subscription will cover that now. Like, you will pay a flat fee and you'll be able to watch whatever you want out of like that section of its own content with the movies, music, and even maybe to purchase them in a certain format from YouTube.
That means that they're trying to get into the ring with Netflix and Hulu and all that. So
Spotify
it's like
and everything else.
Yeah, but that's interesting now,
Yeah, because they see Netflix is making massive amounts of money, and they want in on that, and I can't blame them. Especially now with the net neutrality ruling, which we could probably do a PSA on later.
Yes.
It probably will be very soon where Netflix doesn't have to pay Ride money to Verizon or to Comcast to allow their customers to watch their video well, which this bodes very well for Google, because they get the same thing. Because Google was on the same side of that fight with Netflix and pretty much everyone else. Mm-hmm. So that was a win for them. But let me get back on topic. I forgot what my point was.
More money.
But it's just really frustrating to know that. Okay, that was mad random of a voice. It's very frustrating to hear that YouTube is doing this now, because before it was fine. It was nice and relaxed. Anyone could come on, be a content creator, distribute their videos, and everything was fine and peachy. And then they started the whole piracy thing where they started banning people's content, like, you know, using the ban hammer, as I would call it.
Oh, yeah, the content ID.
Yeah, the content IDs. And another thing is when you was like, oh, you got like your content claim or whatnot. You know, now we have to officially go to these companies and email them personally because it's a bot that's controlling on YouTube that's just randomly like censoring shit. And it's not even the companies enforcing this.
Yeah,
so they have to
and
give...
you know what's funny, Nelson? When I did the Charlie breakdown video, right? Remember, I played the video a couple of times. Now, I know the bot scanned for time and sound. I lowered the sound. I was talking over it. It wasn't like a direct feed. You know what I mean? It's not like... You know, I don't understand. That was just...
Because the thing is, yeah, also, it is not a direct feed. It's not a file that you basically ripped off of, you know, someone's channel and re-uploaded it within the same exact format. It's nothing like that of the sort, so they can't really do that. It's still your own content at the end of the day, despite if you're showing B-roll footage of someone else's content. And second of all, this was already released, so everyone has public access to it. They can't say nothing about it now.
Even though I did it, like, as soon as Shinwar and PJ gave me that stuff, I did what I had to do, drudged everything up, and then tried to be the first to kind of do a breakdown, like, hey, my impressions of the character, a copyright claim against your video. I'm like, damn, YouTube is making it like we're in jail, and, you know, Daily Motion might be looking, you know, pretty...
Well, they're being preemptive because they don't want to get sued. They don't want to deal with that nonsense.
Yep.
Because those type of lawsuits, they drag out forever. I think there's only been one successful prosecution against music downloaders. I think there's only been one. Everyone else is settled or the case has been dropped. But those fights just drag on, and they're liable up to $150,000 per incident.
Wow.
So that's why they put the kibosh on that shit. They let the content providers, the IP holders, pretty much run rampant with the bots when it comes to banning.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like that. You know, they could be a more proactive thing and say, because most of the copyright claims are bullshit.
Yes.
You know, most of the time they get overturned, but they're allowed 30 days to respond, which is also bullshit. If they cut it down to a week or, you know, 3 days, something more reasonable, there would probably be a lot less flags going out, but that's just how it ends up being.
You know what I'm worried about? When me and Shinwar were playing Xenoverse, I know there's some time I did something years ago when I was doing NMO, and I did like an edit of Gohan going Super Saiyan 2. It was the English voices with the Japanese music. Smacked up, copyright strike. You know what I mean? And I was worried that the content that me and Shinwar...
It was probably the Japanese music that got you.
I was just like, I had no idea. Like,
the Japanese companies are usually a lot worse with that sort of thing.
Yeah, but
oh no, you can't use this. Oh no, you can't use it.
But see, my thing is, it's like, okay, YouTube is being like, you know, extra miserly with this stuff, and if they think about it, people like are just sharing what, you know, just sharing content. Like, hey, it may be, hey, where'd you get that from? Oh, that's a Nintendo song. All right, let me go and check out Nintendo. It can only help. They're not really,
but they're not seeing that. They're not seeing that perspective from everyone else's sense. It's like when YouTube first started, just like how Instagram was. Okay, it was suited for its purpose. Put your own content on YouTube and let it mass produce all over the internet. Same thing with Instagram. It was an amateur photography program that you could put and share your photos among other photographers. Then social media came into the picture and fucked everything up.
Because everybody figured, like, YouTube, people are uploading stuff. How can we cash in?
Yep, that's it. That's it. And that's why I said social media. That's why I said social media fucked up, because everything...
It's doing something as simple as just flipping the picture. You can watch full seasons of freaking Breaking Bad, Family Guy, Simpsons. You can watch all that shit on YouTube.
Hush, Chris. Don't tell them. We don't know who's watching this.
No, but the thing...
I've heard of super secret resources for those sort of things. So I think I'm covered.
Yeah, but the thing is like some people who do upload the content to the videos, like let's say like The Simpsons or whatever, they allowed YouTube to claim that content and put ads on their videos so YouTube or Google Sense can make money back from it. But if they do monetize it in some form of way, either you're going to get a content claim or they're going to lose out on money and they're going to find some way to get back at you.
Okay, well,
Let me redirect us back to the topic. They're going to start their music service at $8 a month is what they're thinking it's going to start at for YouTube's music thing. So
you know what? This topic is going to be YouTube is evil or Google's evil.
I know we kind of went off on a tangent, even though I tried to steer it back at one point. So
Because it's just different elements as to what
even though you
Google's doing. You know?
even though you can get Pandora for free, so I don't know why they want to charge for music.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just fans. Let us know what you think. We're bringing this topic to a close. Anybody has any final things to add before we go into intermission?
This is bullshit.
Oh,
Bullshit!
all right. So make sure you're checking us. Yes, Google's evil, but make sure you're checking us out on NewGamingOrder.com. You'll see. Actually, Nelson, we might have to just. Not just on the main page, but like certain archive pages for for the podcast. So we might have news here and there.
All right, so this is what I'll do before we go into intermission. Right after this is done, I'm gonna make a post on the website, and I'm gonna make it to a sticky post to survive for a week straight. Next Thursday, that post will be down, and it will be replaced by a brand new podcast post. So you always will see that news first.
Got it. Awesome. All right, so with that, those of you who are watching this live, hang tight. We're going into intermission for our YouTube folks. We're breaking this up. Make sure you check out our next topic. And if not, check out our channel. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Please support us. We're doing bigger and better things. And we'll see you in a bit. Peace.